Hi, we're Sharon and Andy. Welcome to Finca Live.
In 2019 we bought a derelict finca that used to be a bodega in the Murcia region of Spain. The building was an empty shell with no main services, water, electric or sewage, and we're restoring it, doing all the work ourselves with the view to giving us an off-grid, debt-free home.
In addition to this, self-sufficiency is very important to us, so we're going to aim to produce as much of our own food as possible, and the idea behind these videos is to log our progress, but also to provide you with something you hopefully find interesting and informative. Please join us on our journey.
Welcome to today's video. We've got the shower screen door fitted and it works. It was a bit of a mission, a bit of a Chinese puzzle, and we're going to show you how we did it. The instructions are absolutely diabolical, a bit of a Chinese puzzle. So we've actually just already spent half an hour working out where all the bits go and how it all goes together. So let's have a go and see if we can do it. Right, we've got it laid out on the floor, and the first job apparently is to fix the top and the bottom pieces to the fixed glass side, apparently. So the first thing we do is fix the top and bottom runners to it. We've laid it out on the floor as we've said, and all we do apparently is put those together and put the screw through. Not that I can see. Okay, stop there. So we've got it laid out on the floor the right way around now, we've figured it out. In the end of here you can see there's two holes which correspond with holes in this. I can lift it up enough to get that under there. That slides in there like that, and then all you do, apparently, allegedly, still, use copper screws through. You can see that alright, I hope. Put that on there. Locate the screws in the holes. We put a piece of wood under it to assist us. Okay, that one's going there. I'll get this other one started before. Well, we can still see what we're at. That's it. Oops. Okay, that's one done. We're going to go ahead now and do the other side. We won't bore you to death watching this struggle again. Right, next we have to use this little piece, apparently. This slides in this channel here. The instructions aren't very clear at all. And that goes up to the glass, which holds it in place on this side, if you can see that. It doesn't want to go. You've got to trust the toughened glass, and then a little tiny screw that goes in there just to lock that in place. Voila! Next we have to put the other end on. This is the same as that side. It goes two offset holes, matched with the two offset holes there, and we'll just offer that up. Okay, we're going to stick the screws through. I'm certainly going to try it. It's not working again. it. That's one. He goes in there. That wasn't anything breaking, it was just something under the cardboard cracking. Right, that's one in, and then the second one. Oh. Oh. So, is in the hole. And then we're just going to tighten those up and then do the other side the same. Right, so we've got the top in, we've got the bottom in, we've got the right hand side on, and we've got the left hand side on. Basically now what we've got to do is we just slide this piece onto the side and then it can go in the shower. After an epic struggle, it's in place, as you can see. There's 3 fixing holes on the side there that screw through to the wood. This is the centre hole. Simply screw through there. There's a hole at the back into the wood. We'll get that fixed now and come back to you. We forgot to mention this side was already fixed in place before we put the shower in, and then the screen that slides into that, the fixed piece, and then on the back it's a bit tight to get in there with the camera. But you put 3 little screws through from the back using little caps to cover them so you can't see them, and that pins that to that so it can't slide. It allows for adjustment, the same on this side. It allows for adjustment if you've got a sort of an inch or so you can play with on the width. Next come the little plastic caps just to go over the top. Don't worry about that bit, we've got some trim to clean that up afterwards. Then that just sits in there like that. Happy days. Finally, little plastic caps that cover the holes that fix the frame to the wall, that don't go in easily at all. Takes a bit of oomph, but it's in. 2 more to do. Now we're tackling the door. First the handle. According to the instructions, the one thing we could make out, the handle goes on the outside and the knob goes on the inside. Let's see if we can do this. That's an astounding success. Now the bottom one. That one goes in there. That goes in there. We're going to use a screwdriver to tighten up, and then this cap just goes on the inside there. Right, we've flipped it around so you can see. We've tightened up the bottom handle there. We just nip this up, I guess just by hand because there's no other means of doing it. And then that cap should go on there. Like that. There we go. Voila! Okay, the next part of the assembly is the wheels for the doors. There's 2 different types. One's fixed and one's got a little springy adjustment on. We assume that's to assist with installation. So we're going to do they go on the bottom, so we're going to put the top ones in first, pop that down there. I've got a little stone to stand on. They're not quite tall enough. All we do is undo the screw there. There's 2 holes in the top and 2 holes in the bottom, and that just slides over there, clips in. It says, there we go. And then we just tighten the screw to lock it into place. Okay, spot on. We'll do the other 3 and then we'll get it fitted. Finally, we're going to install the door. There's a seal that goes on there, on the fixed piece. There's a seal that slides onto the back of the door, and a magnetic seal that slides on the front of the door to stop it leaking. The two wheels on the top, they just literally pick it up and drop into this bar on the back. We can't take the camera inside because it's a bit small, and then the bottom just clips in, but we'll zoom in on that in a second. So let's get it on. So that just lifts up and slides in like that. Now we have to get out, close the door. Then to get the bottom in, you just push these two buttons down. Hopefully you can see that, and he says in it goes. Thanks for watching. We hope you took something from this video, and thanks for persisting till the end. Don't be afraid to try things, even though they may look confusing and seem to be initially. Once you start putting the parts together, they can unravel and become more obvious. If you'd like to continue to follow our progress, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free. Just click the subscribe button, check the little bell and select all to receive notifications of our future videos. Thanks again.